Everyone's looking for a great deal in today's market. So in this video, we're going to get right into it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to find the best deals in Auburn Opelika, and some of the numbers actually might just shock you. Auburn, Alabama area. I want you to make sure to go ahead. Hey everyone, Alex Acuff here with eXp Realty in the Acuff Weekly Group, broker, realtor, licensed in Alabama and Georgia, serving Auburn, Opelika, surrounding areas, West Georgia. Like I said, if you're new to our channel, welcome. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. That way you don't miss another video about everything Auburn, Opelika, East Alabama, West Georgia. And also, we are getting reach outs from our friends just like you every single day that are looking to make the transition and looking for the best deals in the Auburn Opelika area, and they're reaching out to us every day. So go ahead, contact us. What we do is we like to actually set up a Zoom meeting with you, about a 15-minute consultation. We'll go through exactly some of the best deals, show you exactly the ins and outs of working with me and my team, and we'd love to be the boots on the ground that are serving you and helping you make that transition to our area. And if you already live in the Auburn Opelika area, or really anywhere across the country, we would love to connect with you. If you've got a home that you need to sell, feel free to scan the QR code right here on the screen, and we'll get you a free home valuation. If you would like a cash offer, we offer those as well. So we look forward to connecting with you. So in today's video, we're going to talk about finding the best deals in the Auburn Opelika area. And one of the best places for me to start is to talking a little bit about what's going on in the market. Let me give you a little bit of an idea of what our market looks like overall. Okay, here we go. I've got some statistics here for you guys on the screen. If you're looking at Auburn, we just got our numbers out for September. I'm actually recording this video in October of 24. So what are we seeing? So let's just talk about the broader market across the country. We see about an average list price of about $439,000 for the average home across America. Now the average going under contract is actually only at $389,000. So if you're seeing inventory climbing, which it has, it's actually climbed 1% over the past week, which is about 7,000 homes across the country that are not just new on the market, but new to the market and staying on the market as an active listing. There is a lot of what we call shadow inventory, where inventory comes to the market and it goes under contract immediately. What we're seeing in interest rates is that we saw a great bump in the real estate market in September, in our September numbers. And one of the reasons why is because in August, before the Fed had announced that they were going to be reducing the Fed rate, is that we actually saw a cooling of mortgage rates. Now, if you've been reading all online and getting hyped about the Fed rate, don't get too excited, because the Fed rate does not exactly show you what the rates are for mortgages. So there's a lot that we look at. They look at the job report that actually just came out a little bit, not as great as they thought it was going to be. So we've actually seen interest rates. So today when I'm recording this, I just checked the interest rates. We're sitting at about 6.82, which has gone way up. We did get down into the like 6.1, 6.13 numbers earlier this month, which was fantastic. A lot of motivation, a lot of positivity going into this election. So we did see a reduction in rates for really about a month and a half, and then we just saw them climb right back up. So in Auburn's market, we have about 621 homes for sale, and that number is, I've got some statistics here for you guys. That's going to put our market 13% more inventory on the market. So you're seeing a lot more selection across the board. Now, this report is for the Lee County Association of Realtors, Lee County. Now, if you live in Phoenix City, or if you live in Columbus or West Point or LaGrange, just reach out to me. I can actually send you their actual reports, but this one is more so Lee County, because Lee County actually has more inventory than the other two MLSs that I just previously mentioned. Looking at properties sold, we had 171 properties sell in the month of September, which was actually up 7.5% over last year, September of 23. Let's see, here's a big one for you. This is kind of a small one, but we saw the average days on market just kind of stayed at 51. That's not crazy, not bad. Last year when we saw inventory and rates, around 8%, we were still seeing on average 50 days on market, about 49. So really no changes in the days on market. But here's an interesting one. We've actually seen a 37% rise in new listing inventory, which is absolutely wild to see. We've just seen a ton of new properties come into the market. Now, when you heard me talk about houses on the market, we've seen about almost 80 more properties on average per month. I believe that was actually a little bit higher in August, if I remember my numbers correctly, but pretty close, 80, 90, maybe closing in on 100. Now, that doesn't account for necessarily ones that are going under contract before they hit the market, so there is some shadow inventory in there, but just know that the inventory has climbed significantly and the sales are actually gone up. So we're actually seeing more opportunity, definitely a lot more when it comes to buyer negotiation. One piece of the inventory that I do want to bring up to you guys is actually the condo inventory. Get this, we have seen a 34% rise in the average sale price of condos over the past 12 months. That's crazy. So I've actually sold an Edge West earlier this year around $420,000, and we actually just saw one close out at $580,000. So if you're familiar any with Auburn condos, you know that one that sits right next to the fraternity houses, right next to the university, super desirable. The inventory has actually 4x'd. It hasn't just gone up a percentage point, it is actually 4x'd. So we've seen the condo market go from 6 new listings last year to 25 new listings September of this year. So just a huge bump in what we've seen across the board. Talking about the best deals, where to find the best deals. Let's just say you're not looking for a condo. If you are looking for a condo, I think some of the better deals are actually held a little bit off campus. We're seeing some, a lot more people that are open to taking Tiger Transit with the cost of gasoline and how hard it is to get parking on campus. So a lot of people are looking for units where their properties are on Tiger Transit. I've actually also seen a new one come out, which I believe some of the students here have taken advantage of, is Uber One. So for a small fee, you can actually get discounts on taking Ubers if you take Uber every day to school, or even Uber Eats. So you can get discounts across the board. You can just Google Uber. I don't really have an affiliate link for that, but I did recently see that, and I thought that might be a cool opportunity to mention for you guys that may be making that transition to Auburn. Where are the deals at? The deals are actually in the new construction. We are seeing some really good incentives on resale. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some resale. I love me some older homes. I believe older bones of houses are better than the new bones today, but that's for another video. But we are seeing those $10,000 to $15,000 incentives on some of the residential resale. It just kind of hurt. It's a little bit more difficult because with a resale, we're dealing with a homeowner and not a home builder. Now, with home builders, we're seeing some really, really good opportunities coming up. If you're looking at anything in Hunters Hill, we're seeing interest rates as low as 4.75. So hear me out. I did not say that wrong. 4.75. You can lock that in for several years. I believe those are like 10-year ARMs that they're doing. So you can get 4.75% interest rates in Fox Run Village, Hunters Hill. You can get 4.99 in the new neighborhood in Opelika Firefly. You can get $5,000 towards buying a duet up in Northgate. So there's a lot of opportunities there. There's also some in Valley. So if you're going towards the Valley area, they've got 4.75 in Camellia Crossing. Also, Stone Martin Builders, if you're looking for more new construction, I personally live in a Stone Martin house. You can get as low as 4.75 as well on a 10-year ARM. So lots of opportunities that are there, because let's just be honest for a fact, most people are not going to hold a mortgage for longer than 5 or 7 years. Most people are going to be refinancing them. So you can lock in a 4.75. Now, it is an adjustable rate. We've got to see when it's going to adjust whenever we talk with the lender, because of course there's always more details. There's always a little bit of a catch with these. So we've just got to get in front of the lender, talk about your situation, talk about what your credit score is, what you're approved for credit-wise. That will lead us to understanding what's going to be the best opportunity for you as a buyer coming into the Auburn Opelika area. So new construction is really where it's at when we're seeing the new opportunities. With resales, of course, we are negotiating a ton of rate buy downs for our clients. So we're seeing, if you're not familiar with a rate buy down, so today I said the interest rate is 6.825. If we were to do a rate buy down, you could have the seller give you a concession, and we would talk with the lender to find out exactly what 1 point would cost. Now, 1 point is not 1 percentage point, it is 1 point of the mortgage, and reducing your overall interest rate for a couple years, what we call a 2-1 buy down, 3-2-1 buy down. There's a lot of different options that we can talk about if that is something that you are interested in. We are going into the colder months of the year. I, as a buyer, this is my time to buy. I look at the biggest opportunity to buy between December or October 31st through about January. And the reason why is because it's holiday season. I've got less competition as a buyer. I've got more opportunity from the negotiation standpoint, because whoever still has their house on the market does need to probably get that home sold before the end of the year. So they're looking to make a deal on their home today. So yes, there's a lot of consistent deals in new construction, but when it comes to negotiating, getting you in, let's just say you want to be inside the loop, what we call ITP, inside ITL, inside the loop of Auburn, we can get you in there and get you a great deal, whether it's an interest rate buy down or we're negotiating the overall purchase price down to save you hundreds of dollars on your mortgage, or it could be as simple as getting you a humongous incentive to pay your closing costs. So we're working all that in. It's been a lot of fun this year, negotiating a lot of great deals for our buyers. Now, in closing overall, we are seeing a good amount of demand in the market, so it's still very competitive. In fact, we've had about 3 multiple offer situations in the past week, and with no avail, we've actually won all of them, which has been fantastic. So if you're looking for an agent that knows how to compete and knows how to strategically design an offer to get you in the home and get you the best deal and make it as smooth as possible, reach out to me and my team. We'd love to help you. We're seeing the inventory rise, lots of opportunities. Like I said before, if you do have a home that you need to sell first, let's just start here. Go ahead and scan the QR code and get you a home value. We'll go ahead and start the conversation, talk about your move, get your timeline lined up, and put a strategy in place that's going to make it super successful and easy for you to make the transition to our area. So reach out to me and my team. We'd love to be the boots on the ground. Thank you for joining me on this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. That way you don't miss another video. And we will see you guys on the next video.